Yeah, crows are scary. Mike and I are going to try Cycle of Eternity and see how that goes. I am playing Agatha Crane, and you are playing?
Rita Young.
Boom. We're the complete opposites.
That's different.
Okay, good. There is candles. All right, so we're going to start with...
Well, Holy Cross wasn't there the first time. I mean, Holy Cross was there before.
Candles, Holy Cross, and the King James Bible. And we also got the Instill Bravery spell. All right, so you probably want the weapon, which is the brass knuckles.
Sure.
So roll 2 additional dice when attacking unarmed.
I'm just going to fucking punch him in the face.
I
mean, we have this heal.
like, I actually have this. You or another investigator within range can discard
Our will
one
is
horror.
the same, so this doesn't matter.
So I'm going to take this, and you take the Bible.
Both of these are fairly...
I should take candles because I'll be doing the spells.
Sure, I'll take the Holy Cross then? Oh,
yes, no, you should because you have to worry about not taking as much damage as I do in the mental department.
Okay.
Because you are a very not sane person. We each also gain 2 clues. Also, one thing I think we need to do is save our clues for later. Not just the random encounters at the beginning until when the big star spawn shows up. Late start? No. We're just, we finished one scenario. We finished a DLC one, and now we're doing this. So why don't you turn that up? Turn us down, rather. It is absolutely necessary for peace and safety of mankind that some of Earth's dark, dead corners and unplumbed depths be let alone.
You slump into your office chair after another long day of interviews. You've been investigating the disappearances surrounding a wealthy neighborhood for 2 weeks, but you have nothing to show for it. The telephone rings. You answer and hear the panicked voice of an older man.
Is this the investigator who visited the Vanderbilt estate?
You flip through the files on your desk. William Vanderbilt, a wealthy bachelor, mother recently deceased. He has refused to meet with you, but you are able to speak to several members of his serving staff.
This is Eugene, Mr. Vanderbilt's butler. I didn't know who else to call. The police think I'm crazy. Unnatural things have started happening here. I'm worried for my master. I think he's in danger. Please, help.
Finally, a lead. You hang up the phone, throw on your coat, and leave for the Vanderbilt estate.
Sorry, this is the one we want. Oh, wow, this one's different. It's completely different.
Really?
Yep. Your car rattles up the uneven drive, pulling to a stop in front of the estate. Several cars and carriages are parked along the drive. However, the butler who contacted you is nowhere to be seen. You knock on the large oak door to no response. Fearing, here, I'll put this all the way down here. Fearing something has happened, you try the handle and the door swings open into a lavish entryway. Place the lobby and wall tile as indicated. Where's the one with the picture? There it is. Yeah, I did a few tests and I always got the same one, but this one was completely different. Oh, thank you. You step into the warmth of the house. A strange stillness hangs in the air. Place your investigator figures as indicated.
Told you what?
That there's different setups. In the middle of the lobby sits a table with a small pile of papers. Place a search token as indicated. A table with a telephone sits at the top of the staircase on the right. Place a search token as indicated. A mysterious painting of a nighttime landscape looms over the lobby staircase. Place that search token.
Are any of these different? These are all different, aren't they?
No, some of these are the same. Like this is also happening. The silence is broken by the muffled shouts and sounds of crashing pots and pan coming from the room to your right. Place an explore token as indicated. There's a barricade right here. 3 other doors leading to the mansion. Place explore tokens as indicated. Cool. Investigator phase. We're doing it. So what do you want to do?
I don't know. I think with my movement, I think I just try to like move as far as I can.
Yeah. Sure.
Explore like a big chunk.
Yeah, go for it. Just run around the house doing laps.
I'm just gonna do that door.
Sure. Boom. Here, I guess this would be a good thing to go in here. The door leads to a small front room of the mansion. The light from the entry shines into a dimly lit office as you open the door. A lamp sits on a large wooden desk, casting long shadows across a mess of papers and books. Discard this Explore token and place a study and a wall as indicated.
And a wall. I don't know which wall it wants, but a wall.
Probably for that.
I guessed right.
The desktop under the lamp is cluttered with papers. Place a search token as indicated. Across the room, a bookcase stacked with books and other items stands against one wall. Among the items, you can spot something useful. Place the kerosene lantern common item indicated. An investigator can pick up the item as part of a trade action. You may move one space into the explored area.
Did I miss it?
Should be called kerosene lantern.
Kerosene lantern. Well, there's no other doors in there.
No, you can go like 1, 2, and just come up over here to get ready to explore next turn. Or you could do a search.
I could search, or I could open this door.
Yeah, you could. There was a loud banging coming from that room.
I'm guessing it's the butler.
It could be the butler, yeah.
That's my guess, is he's the butler. And he's dealing with some paranormal activity.
That's usually how this goes, right?
Yeah, I'll do that. Or maybe I should leave it for you. What is it? What?
This one was table, just papers on the table.
Oh, so I probably...
What's your observation?
3.
3, mine's 4.
I can leave it for you.
Sure.
I'll open this door.
Sure. Boom. A ruckus can be heard from the other side. Shouting the crash of pots, and is that hissing? Open the door.
It might be.
We had that kitchen. We just had it, right?
Right there.
Where?
Nope.
Maybe I missed it. It's on this other side. Storefront. Warehouse. You look, because you found it last time when I couldn't. Oh, dining room. We're looking for dining room, sorry. Dining room is the one we're looking for, not kitchen.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that
kitchen
one.
there. Well, that's kitchen.
But yeah, it's also dining room.
Oh.
Discard this and explore. All right, so the door swings open to reveal a dining room in chaos. An aging man in a tailcoat scrambles through a serving window into the kitchen as he tries to escape a strange black creature writhing on the dining room table. Discard this explore token and place a dining room tile. Spawn a haunting horror on the table.
I killed one last time.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Punch this thing in the face.
The creature unfurls its leathery wings and unleashes a blood-curdling scream. Spawn a hunting horror, then suffer 2 horror brain negates. You have 5 with that. Thanks, Julie.
We're good.
You're good. I also feel like the dice know that it's the early game and they roll better, and then in the late game they're just like, fuck you.
Yeah, they are.
In the center of the dining table, a carving knife sits embedded in a roast. Place the knife common item as indicated. Knife. This is the one that Bryn used to kill Travis.
Fun fact. So is this still...
China cabinet stands against the wall, though it looks to have been repurposed to store all manner of knickknacks. Place a search token as indicated. You can see a kitchen through the serving window. Most of the cabinets are ajar to the food preparation, but one that has been locked shut with a chain catches your attention. Place a search token as indicated.
And then a person? Oh, no.
In the kitchen, you can also see that someone has left the refrigerator open. A water leaks out into the puddle onto the place. Place a search token as indicated.
There's the button.
Finally, you spot the old man you saw climbing through the window, the serving window, huddling in the corner behind the oven. Sweat beads off his brow. His eyes bulge in terror. Place a person token as indicated. This is Eugene. There he is. This is Eugene, the butler.
I played him before.
You may search. You may move one space into the explored area.
Gonna come after us anyway.
If it comes to us, it's probably better because then we
Why?
can deal with it together.
Oh. But I have to be in the same space as to punch it.
Yeah, but he'll move in here and attack us.
Sure.
What do we do? How do we fight this thing? Because I can't.
I roll 7 dice.
That seems good. I don't roll any.
2.
2. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of searching. I'm gonna
sure.
search this one. The disheveled piles of paper sits on the table.
Well, why don't you move up?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Because I can take a little bit of damage.
The papers stacked on the table are invitations marked with today's date. The stars have come round to their positions in the cycle of eternity. The Vanderbilt Astronomy Association cordially invites you to a celebratory evening. Gain this clue and discard this search token. And then I'm going to go 1, and I'm just going to stay here. Because I want to do a few horror checks, because I gain clues whenever they happen.
Yeah.
And the investigator phase, yeah. The scary mythos phase, your footsteps sound clearly throughout the building, no immediate effect. The monster moves 3 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then attacks the investigator with the lowest eye. The monster attacks. You hear the creature before you catch sight of it. Flying low, it slams into your center of mass and carries you off, slashing and biting you all the while. Suffer 2 damage, strength negates.
Yep, we're good.
Then you and the monster move 1 space towards the dining room.
Oh.
He drags you in there. I don't get to do the horror check?
Sorry, Justin.
It's okay. The creature rattles deep in its throat and begins to speak in clear and ambiguous words, the last word of its many victims, one after the other. Suffer 3 horror, brain negates. You're fine. See, I told you. It likes you early on in the game. Then it fucking hates
Dice
you.
always like me, though.
It's true. Alright, it's just you and it. You want to fight it?
Yeah.
Alright, 1 second. Let me see what you have to do.
Oh.
Attack. Attack unarmed. Fear rises inside you and you act almost without thought, swinging and striking with animalistic desperation. Strength 2, so you're going to roll 7 dice.
Yeah.
Currently no successes yet. 1 success.
I need 2 successes?
Yeah.
So I will turn 1. I think that's
Sure.
a good option
I think so too.
for that.
If you pass, you take a small measure of comfort in the creature's pain reaction. The monster suffers damage equal to your result plus 1, so it'll suffer 3 damage. Would you like to attack it again?
Yeah.
You strike at the beast's outstretched limbs, hoping to weaken its ability to strike back. Muscles again. Alright, so roll 2 more.
2.
You have 2. If you pass, the creature's limbs recoil from the impact. The monster suffers 2 damage. He is dead. And you just punched a hunting horror to death. The creature lurches to the ground, dead. Hearing the monster's final fate, the old man in the kitchen cautiously steps out. Move Eugene as indicated. Alright, my actions.
I'm fucking I'm not an athlete. Well, I'm an athlete. I'm a boxer, though.
Yep. I think I'm gonna move here.
She looks like she's falling.
I know,
like all the time.
I'm trying to like bend her back because it's her mini.
She still looks like she's falling.
Yeah, she's now slowly going back. I'm gonna do this one. An end table stands against the wall holding a telephone.
The end table holds a telephone?
You try the drawer, but the warped table is stuck. Alright, Agatha, use all your old lady muscles. No avail, it remains stuck. Alright, those are my actions.
I guess I'll come and unstuck it for you.
Yeah, sounds good. I need Miss Rita Young.
You
muscles
need the boxer. Miss Rita the boxer.
Mythos phase. A single beam of light breaks through the clouds, but is quickly choked out. No immediate effect. Alright.
Shall I talk to him?
If you want, yeah. Do you want it?
Yeah, sure, I'll talk to him.
The old man brushes himself off and tries to calm his shaking composure. You came just in time. Thank you so much for saving me. The name is Eugene. We spoke earlier today. I have heard noises from the tower, but the door is locked. I think something bad is going to happen. Would you like to ask if you're okay, or where is Mr. Vanderbilt?
Are you okay?
The butler puts on a weak smile and the two of you chat for a minute. By the end of the conversation, he seems much calmer. Please take this with you. It has always brought me luck. Gain the lucky rabbit's foot, common item. Then each investigator in the dining room and kitchen discards 1 horror.
Did that too soon. Too soon.
Wow, great card.
Once per round, you may reroll 1 die. Seems like a good... And he stays there. Why? This door is... not?
I don't think it exists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 1 more action.
Yeah.
So is this it? Is this the rest of the house? Is there a room here and a room here and that's it?
I don't know. It's probably a smaller one than the last one. This is more Bungalow of Madness. I don't know how big it's going to be. The last one was kind of big.
There's a fucking, like, grand hall for this little tiny room so far.
What would you like your second action to be?
Okay, so this cupboard just has knickknacks in it? It's not the locked one. This is the locked one.
Store knickknacks.
Yeah, I'll open it.
The cabinet holds candles, wooden statues, stones, beads, and other random objects. You try to discern what they are. Book check. Man, you're actually good.
I'm gonna re-roll this one.
Sure, yeah. As you dig through the objects, you begin to form a hunch that makes you uneasy. You have heard of objects such as these found at the site of occult rituals that could prove useful to your investigation. Gain the circumstantial evidence, unique item.
And one clue.
And one clue.
Discard the search.
Alright, we're going to go one. We're going to explore this one. Door leads deeper into the mansion. Oh, jeez. The door opens into a, here, let's go like this, to a dim hallway that winds through the heart of the mansion. Place the hall corner 1 and hall end tiles. Stairs, hall corner 1. Hall end. And discard all explore tokens that lead to these rooms.
Right.
A wooden desk stands against the wall. Place a search token as indicated. Someone acting in a hurry has knocked over a stack of papers. Place a search token as indicated. 3 doors lead to other rooms of the mansions. Place explore tokens as indicated. You could use the surroundings for a barricade. You may move 1 space. I think I'm going to.
You look this door.
Oh,
I don't know if it matters. Okay.
That probably does. It does. Both are fine with me.
Yeah.
That's probably why the clues are here and there.
Yeah.
All right, Mythos phase?
Yeah, I guess so.
You just want more people to punch, don't you?
Yeah.
Rita Young runs frantically from some unseen evil only to lose her footing. Agility check. Nice, you're good. Would you like to re-roll 1 die? Oh, it's only once per round, so don't. You've actually already done it this round.
Yeah, the round's done.
Yeah. Sick.
Because now this is the new round, right?
Yes, now it is.
I mean, I shouldn't get the knife. I think I'm doing just fine with brass
knuckles, yeah. I think it is pretty good. Do you maybe want to explore in the kitchen and then come join me? Or do you want to just say fuck it to the kitchen and we'll just run the objective?
What's the objective?
I had to find Mr. Vanderbilt. He might know where Mr. Vanderbilt is.
I didn't ask him.
You didn't.
Maybe can I have 3 movement? I might as well ask him again.
Sure. Eugene calmly tells you what happened before you arrived. Several robed figures entered the mansion and through the side door and took Mr. Vanderbilt to the tower. Soon after they arrived, I could hear them chanting. Where is that? Or do you want to ignore him?
Oh, where is that?
Those ruffians took Mr. Vanderbilt to the tower. You can get to the tower through the north door, but the door is locked. Mr. Vanderbilt likely keeps the key in his... Wait, I'm not sure if you want me trusting you with this.
So I'm guessing this door.
No, that door doesn't exist. I don't know why it's not covered, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist.
Okay.
Handshake.
Handshake 2.
This is your strength check.
I'm going to re-roll this one.
Yeah, of course. Oh, very nice. Very nice. All right, Mr. Vanderbilt has a hidden office that he often retreats to. The door is hidden in the estate's library, which is through the west door when you get into the hall. It uses a very strange lock hidden behind a bookshelf. The butler instructs you how to open the door, the secret door. Gain 1 clue. So
that's this door.
So I guess I'll go there. And then you have 3 movement. You might as well join me.
1, 2, 3.
Unless you want to come into the study and grab these things.
The kerosene lantern could be nice.
It is when you're attacking unarmed, which is the build you're going for. You're going the unarmed, muscular build.
Oh,
yeah, you can be here.
1, 2, 3.
Cool. All right, I'll do this. A wooden plaque marked library is fastened to the center of the door.
Looks like a library.
The door creaks on its hinges. As you push it open to reveal the library, discard this explore token to find the library tile. Oh, and you should put, but these are both the library. Place it as indicated, which is probably like this. Place the library tile as indicated. A pile of research materials that have been recently used sits on a small wooden desk. Place a search token as indicated. A robed figure is pushing against the bookshelf. Place in the back, place a search token as indicated. What? This is new. The robed figure draws out a strange idol and begins chanting. Before your very eyes, a terrifying creature appears out of thin air. The cult member speaks some words in a strange language. The creature turns on him, tearing him into pieces before your eyes. Spawn a deep one in the library as indicated.
And then suffer 2 horror.
Brain negates.
Those look neat. I didn't know those what they look like.
I mean, I'll just take 2 horror. I am not worried about this. Minor shock, no additional effects.
Nice. You need some help, don't you?
I'm not going to move into the explored area because that seems like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm going to go...
What's his movement?
Probably, it's always 2 unless they... Oh, actually, the app specifies. Okay. But he can move through water.
There's no water. So
no, I think I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to come here.
I think that's cool that they specify, though. That means there's water in some of them.
Yeah, well, there's one where you go to Innsmouth, which is like the whole deep one area.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
I mean, I do also kind of want to suffer a horror effect.
So what if you come here?
Yeah. And the investigator phase. Confirm. Mythos phase. Agatha Crane has lost her way, suddenly desperate for a familiar landmark or a clue to her location. This makes sense. Agatha Crane suffers 2 face-down horror, eyeball negates.
It's just flip.
I suffer 2 face-down horror, then I flip 2 horror face-up, which are both minor shock.
Yep.
Look at that roll, though.
That's
a good one. Moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Then attacks the investigator in its space. Oh, so that actually guy did do in range.
Yeah, that's
I
what
was doing it right. We're good.
The other one you said in space, and then you said in... Yeah.
No investigators in the space. Each investigator must roll within range, so that is the one I'm doing.
So range is always 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better. A thick, fishy aroma fills in the air as a deep one exhales hideous fumes. Brain check. If you pass the stench is horror, I do pass. I resolve a horror check, so I gain 1 clue.
Nice.
Seems good. It basically means every horror check I can use a clue token on it.
Yeah, without going down. Should I come punch him to death?
Fuck. I mean, there's this kerosene lantern. Maybe we can just kind of like kite him through and just kite him a little bit.
But I could literally come and punch him in the face. 1, 2, 3. No, I can't.
Yeah, I think you want to grab this lantern. Otherwise, what's the point of coming back here, right?
So what if I do that and then move here, let him to move into my space?
I mean, you can also... yeah, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. I like that. Or even just have him like...
I'm going to pick up the lantern. I think that's the option there.
And then get ready to fight him.
He's going to move towards you, right?
He moves towards the nearest investigator. So if you are closer, he will come to you.
What if we're the same?
Then he has a preference that's listed in his movement.
Okay.
I need a spell. It's probably in the library. I need to get back in that library.
Okay, so then I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll bring him out and then you can pass.
Cool. I'm going to instill bravery. I'm going to discard 1 horror. Then I'll flip this card. You glimpse a white ship on a sea of stars. Book check. So that's 5 dice.
Nice.
If you pass, a strange sense of peace settles upon you. Discard 1 horror. Then discard this instill bravery and draw another one.
Seems a good spell.
Yeah, I mean, I had to get 3 successes, so that's a bit...
Yeah.
That could be tough. And then for my next action, I don't want to go too far, so I think I'm just going to move here because that's still closer.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to reveal more of the house.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan.
But this is, this is the tower, right?
This is something.
It's the tower.
Yeah.
He told...
No, he said the key was in the tower.
Oh, no, he
the
said
key was in the library, yeah. A whispered voice drifts down the hall as their chanting becomes louder and louder. Rita Young covers her ears and starts banging her head against the wall to get the voices out. Rita suffers 1 face down damage and 1 horror. Brain check negates. So you could, like, ignore the horror and just take 1 face down damage, which doesn't seem like a problem for it. Or you could just do...
Oh, I get a reroll. I have a reroll.
Yes. You haven't used it this turn. You're fine. There we go. A robed figure appears from a secret door and begins searching around. Upon seeing signs of other people, the figure yells, "There is someone here!" You hear a muffled response from another part of the estate. Get rid of them. Spawn a cultist as indicated. He moves 2 spaces, so he'll come here and attack. Throwing its heavy body into you, the deep one attempts to pin you to the ground. Strength.
2. Got it.
Yeah. If you pass, you shove the creature aside and pull yourself to your feet. Moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. No investigators within 2 spaces.
Oh. No investigators within 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No. So that's fine. Yeah, we'll just ignore that.
Okay.
Who has the higher horror rating? Definitely the deep one.
Sweet.
Here you go, Rita. The deep one's gurgling seems to trigger something deep within your primitive mind. Suffer 1 face down horror. A rush of primal fear washes over you. Brain check.
It's not a new round yet, is it?
No. If you fail, old and painful terrors bubble to the surface. Flip 2 horror face up.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's not bad. No additional effect, minor shock. Face
Sick.
back down. We're good.
We're good.
We're fine.
Oh, why don't you do some combat? Because that's where the exciting stuff is.
Punch this guy in the
Deep
face.
one.
Deep one in the face.
Attack unarmed. You unleash a flurry of quick punches, hoping enough that it'll make a difference. Agility.
So I still roll 6 dice. Because
Yes.
this is just without armed attack.
Yeah. So 2. So you do pass, but you still roll 1 more because it might matter. So 3. If you pass, you catch your foe a number of times in the chest, and it doubles your pain. It suffers damage equal to your test results plus 1.
4.
Nice. Would you like to attack it again? Attack unarmed. You throw a low punch at your foe's gut, and as the figure curls over to avoid the first hit, you swing your other fist toward the exposed head. Strength check.
Roll
2
more.
yeah.
4.
If you pass, your fist impacts your foe's temple, knocking it for a loop. It suffers 3 damage.
That's fine.
Yeah, fuck you, idiot. So those are your actions. I'm going to explore more of the house.
I'm going to stare this guy down.
A weathered door stands at the end of the hall, and you hear bizarre noises from the other side. When you try the handle, you find the door is locked. A keyhole sits beneath the brass door handle. So this is probably the tower.
This is the one you checked?
Yeah. What's this one? You suspect the unmarked door leads to a bedroom. Yeah, sure, let's go inside. The door opens to a bedroom that seems modest compared to the decor in the rest of the mansion. Discard this Explore token and place bedroom 2 as indicated. It has
This is probably the butler's bedroom.
How goes it?
Spamming it?
Spamming it? It's going good. We did one of the DLC scenarios and lost.
Horribly.
Yeah. Near the door, a small writing desk holds an immense book. Place a search token as indicated. A large sofa sits against the near the wall. Opposite the master, place a search token as indicated. You may move 1 space. I'm going to. And I will search this area. A modest writing desk sits in the corner of the bedroom. No, this one didn't count. I tried to interact with it, and it said you need a key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A modest writing desk sits in the corner of the bedroom, holding a massive tome that almost covers the desk's entire thing. You pull a creaky wooden chair up to the desk and attempt to decipher the pages. Yeah, man.
Nice.
This is what I do. I do it moderately below average.
It's okay.
Yeah. As you slowly piece together the script, it reveals its directions to some vile ritual meant to summon beings from beyond reality, as well as instructions on the magics to contain them. Gain the Arcane Manuscript's common item.
Then discard this search token.
Ooh, roll 1 to survive resolving a book test. That's the end of the round?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what bad shit happens.
No bad shit. More cultists?
An invisible presence passes close by Agatha Crane, hurling her painfully to the ground. She suffers 2 face-down damage. That's almost half of my health.
Yep.
Ouch. He moves one space towards you.
And attacks.
The cultist comes in low and lifts you in the air. Agility.
Ghost door.
Ghost door. Ooh.
I have one reroll.
You do.
Should I do it? How much do I need?
2. I mean, if you get a clue token or a...
Because I could discard 2 clues, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll reroll this one.
It's suffer 1 damage and become dazed, and then he actually
That's
just...
not fine. That's fine. I'll take it.
Cool, he actually uppercuts you through this fucking door.
1 damage.
And you become dazed.
Dazed isn't bad. I'll take the dazed.
The damage is face-up damage.
Face up damage? Lightheaded. Flip 1 horror face up, then this card face down. This one's nothing.
Luckily now you don't have to do a horror check because he punched you
Through the door. But now I'm not in the same tile as him. Should I move and punch him? Just gonna do it. I'm gonna move.
and then punch him.
I'll have 2 movement after this, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Assuming you kill him.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Attack unarmed. You throw a low punch at your foe's gut, and as the figure curls over to avoid the first hit, you swing your other fist toward the exposed head.
That doesn't look good so far. That looks slightly better.
If you do, you do need 2.
I do need 2.
Yeah, you might as well spend a clue. It's probably better than a reroll, right?
I already
I
you
haven't rerolled this round.
No, I haven't rerolled this round.
If you pass your fist, impacts your
Oh, no,
foe's
I have
temple.
rerolled.
No, Mythos is at the end of the round.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
It deals 3 damage. You just fucking killed him. You have 2 movement. Cool.
I'm gonna check out this bookcase.
Yeah. I'm gonna move in here and search this couch. A large sofa sits against the wall. You notice scuff marks indicate it's regularly moved. You drag the sofa across the wooden floor and hear an audible click. You look under the seat to see a small alcove in the floor holding a jumble of electrical wiring. You seem to trigger something, and now you can hear a steady ticking from within. You attempt to rewire the device to stop it. Okay, so I have 4 moves, and I can spend clues to do additional.
What do you gotta do?
I gotta get this in there.
Oh, I love these puzzles. Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Sure. Oh, down, up, over? This guy down.
If you go that down.
And then this over either direction.
Yeah.
This up.
That's easy.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy. And I have 4, so we can solve it. Nice.
Yeah.
There should be another one in the library, I think.
Another puzzle?
Yeah. You definitely cut the wires and twist others together to reroute the power. As the ticking stops, you click from the other side of the wall. Gain 1...
Cool.
So,
And
as you hear
just-
click from the other side of the wall, I guess I unlocked that door.
You unlock that door. We don't need the key.
Wow.
I mean, go try it out, I guess. You got one.
I don't want to open any door without you by my side. My other move, I'll just go there. Stop falling over.
But she...
Man, I have a lot of clues.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too bad.
No, I mean, you have a lot of resources.
This is done.
Yes. And now we go into Mythos.
GG, you moved house.
Young absentmindedly touches the hand to the wall and is overcome with visions of betrayal and bloodshed during the construction of this accursed building. You suffer 3 horror, brain plus 1 negates. So you gotta roll 6 dice.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm good. This one's definitely easier. I mean, I don't know what's coming, but this one so far seems a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, you have, like, the brass knuckles makes you a machine. Because, like, combat is done through strength and agility more often than not.
Yeah.
Right? The only problem is I don't have a spell, so I don't know what I should be doing with my life.
That's fair. So we want to open this door together. That's the last door, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should I search this and then come towards you?
Yeah, sure. That seems good.
I'm going to search something.
A large scroll showing the solar system is sprawled across a pile of books. The scroll is marked with the orbits of the 8 planets. A straight line is drawn out across them from the sun marked with today's date and the words planetary alignment. Gain 1 clue, then discard the search token. Yeah, seems good. And then come 1, 2, 3. Nice. I wouldn't be opposed if you actually even stop here to search that and then come whatever happens next.
Or what if I do here? Oh no.
Nah, this one's cooler. It's a knocked over table.
That's true.
I'll move here and search this one. A desk sits against the wall being used as an end table. It has several large drawers locked by a combination. Ah, another puzzle! A puzzle, you say? Oh. Oh, so it's just Mastermind again.
But it's numbers.
Yeah, so...
Do 1, 2, 3.
None are right.
Well, they're smart then, because they don't.
So, 4, 5, 5. One of those is right.
But... Okay, wait. We've used all the numbers.
4, 4, 4. Yeah.
Makes sense now.
Yep.
Makes sense now. I had to think about it. You got it first.
You figure out the combination and then click, and the doors pop up with a double click. Inside you find a grotesque statuette of an octopoid dragon and something else that might be of use. Gain the sedative common item.
And another clue.
Jesus. Man, please don't be dark outside. And the, oh, I actually have a light source, never mind. And the grotesque stone unique item. Then discard the search token.
What did you get?
More
Sedative.
evidence. And yeah, sedative and evidence.
I got evidence.
That sedative is going to be good when I take one more damage.
You guys failed this one, right?
Yeah, and Bryn. No, it's definitely easier with just us. Like the one that it was a lot harder when it was Bryn, Travis, and I. A lot of things aren't happening. You should spend those clues before you lose those clues. I mean, I haven't had to spend them. That's the problem.
Yeah, we haven't had anything that's happening. It'd be good to save them for like when we're fighting something big. Mm-hmm. Possibly.
The earth shakes, the walls rattle, and pieces of the ceiling fall in. The missile affects every investigator in the library.
It was in the library.
No effect. Ah, here we go. A robed figure appears from a side door and begins searching around. Upon seeing signs of other people, the figure yells, "There's someone in here!" You hear a muffled response from another part of the estate. Get rid of them. Spawn a cultist, as indicated. This fucker flees into here.
Okay, so the other one came through and said the exact same thing. Who's not listening to these guys?
Yeah. He goes 1, 2, and he stops there. No investigators in the space.
Do you want me to take care of them before?
Nah, I think we open the door. I think we just have the fucking final fight, whatever's on this other side. I mean, I know what's on the other side, so. Do you want me to open it? Yeah, I'll open it.
No, you open it, because I could run in and then...
Or even, you
Kick shit.
basically, if you open it, you can react to whatever is inside.
If you open it, I can react. Yeah.
Read the door. You hear bizarre noises from the other side. This is new. As you open the door to the tall tower, the stairs and walls creak as it begins to breath of dusty air. Boxes and other objects are piled against the walls in a massive circle of runes. Has been carved on the floor beneath the bell. Oh no, it's the same. It's just a different tile.
Oh, okay.
It is cool though. It's a fucking bell tower. Discard this explore token. Place the bell tower as indicated. Among the boxes above the stairs, there's a fucking sledgehammer. As indicated. Two robed figures stand... Yeah, this is what happened. Two robed figures stand across each other over the ritual circle chanting. The one nearest to you seems to be in some kind of trance and hardly acknowledges your approach. Spawn a cultist as indicated.
Only one?
Yeah. The other figure lowers the hood of his robe and points at you with an ornate dagger. What are you doing on my property? You're meddling things you do not understand and you will die for it. Spawn a priest of Dagon as indicated.
This is William
This is
Vanderbilt.
William Vanderbilt.
Fucking asshole. Doesn't even tell his butler he's doing shit.
William Vanderbilt begins chanting a heinous incantation that causes reality to warp and shift. A terrible creature slips from the fabric of reality into our world. Spawn I mean, we just said it was easy, and now we just have a bunch of enemies spawned, and I still can't do anything.
You should get that sledgehammer.
I mean, yeah. It's time for Agatha fucking Crane to start beating people to death.
Oh my god, there's another one.
Elsewhere in the mansion, a second horrifying being breaches the barrier of the world. Spawn a deep one as indicated. The ritual circle on the ground is scattered with candles, skulls, and other trinkets. If you could get these ritual components, you could stop the cult's vile magics, have enough proof to condemn the Vanderbilt family, place an interact token as indicated. You may move one space. It's sledgehammer time. You must interrupt before the ritual is complete to win. So what if you actually get rid of everyone on the other side? Like, what if you deal with these guys before they get in?
But are they going to disappear when you do this?
No. These are just monsters that are here. I'm gonna kill these guys and try to. I'm gonna try to kill them. I'm fucking Agatha Crane with a sledgehammer. So I have a strength of 2. I shouldn't be doing this, but I mean we have no other choice. I have no other weapon, right? We haven't found a shriveling spell anywhere.
No.
I got to do it.
1, 2, 3.
Because I think it's better than us getting cornered if you're able to just going around and fuck things up. Yeah, man.
I have 2 actions. Let's do this.
All right, so this one, oh, they each have symbols on them. This is good.
This is the green one. This was the second one.
Yeah, this is the first one.
I don't think the first one had a symbol.
Oh, no, the second cultist has a symbol, so that's this one. Cool. So you're attacking this guy.
Non-guy.
Attack unarmed. You throw a low punch at your foe's gut, and as the figure curls over to avoid the first hit, you swing your other fist toward the exposed head. Strength check. 2. If you pass your first, it just suffers 3 damage.
Okay, then I won't. I get to roll 2 more. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to roll 2 more.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, if you pass.
3 damage.
Cool.
That
That's
was
good.
my
That's half of
only-
his health.
Yep.
All right. Now this one's gonna be rough.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, look at this. You are suddenly aware of the awful and unstoppable passage of time, obsessively dwelling on your ultimate mortal fate. We do face down, 2-day face down horror, but will negates. I'm fine. You're fine. This cultist, that is this one. 1, 2 is the quickest route. Because who's closer?
I think I'm closer.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the same place.
With the lowest flight?
No, then it attacks the investigator in the space with the lowest. So he just moves towards the nearest. The cultist moves 2 spaces towards, that's this one.
He moves towards you.
Then he attacks. A pale hand darts out from underneath the cultist's cloak and grabs your neck. You claw at the ghoulish hand as it squeezes down on your windpipe. Suffer 2 face-down damage. This negates. We're fine. I'll take 1 face-down damage.
Oh.
You think I'm scared of you? Oh, yeah, he's also going to attack me. Moves up to 2 spaces to be within range.
Oh, so
So he actually doesn't even need to move.
He doesn't need to move.
Vanderbilt, with arms uplifted, chants the words to some violent incantation. Within moments, he feels that your flesh is being torn apart. Suffer 3 face-down damage. I'm going to roll 6 dice.
Nice. Books.
1 more die? Yeah, we're fine. You don't scare me. This deep one moves. That's this one. He's going to attack you.
Yeah, do it, man.
The deep one seems to gag repeatedly and clutches its throat. Its eyes bulge even larger for an instant as it disgorges a thick, frothing liquid at your feet. If you pass, you manage to avoid the foul-smelling stuff.
I passed 3
Nice.
without a reroll.
Boom. And then that guy moves 2 spaces.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Does he move?
No. No investigators in space. Each investigator must do horror checks. So you're going to have to do the deep one.
That's
so
fine.
We'll do this. The deep one's gurgling seems to trigger something deep within your primitive mind. Suffer 1 face-down horror. You still have to suffer 1 face-down horror.
Oh.
Then you do brain 2. But you're fine. To maintain control. Alright, and then probably Priest of Dagon is the scarier one for me. Confirm. Vanderbilt calls into the stars begging for your demise. Eyeball 2.
That's okay for you. Eyeball's good.
And it's also a horror. I'm going to gain 1 clue.
Nice.
It's our turn.
You got lots of clues to fucking
Yeah, I'm hoping.
push through.
Alright, so I'll go first just because this is the scary one for me. Like, if I can kill this cultist and leave, I might. But I want to get this thing solved. This idiot. I'm going to attack him with a heavy weapon because I'm Agatha Crane and that's what I fucking do. Your muscles tense as you throw your weight into your swing. Oh. If you fail, he just dodges. So we'll just attack again. Your muscles tense as you throw your weight into the swing.
Well, this is a good amount of damage if you can do it. Yeah.
Boom. Let's do it. So, the monster suffers damage equal to your weapon plus your test result. So he's going to take 4 damage. That fucker is dead. Agatha Crane! It's just you and me, Vanderbilt. You fucking idiot.
Oh, this feels good.
All right, you're gonna attack this guy?
Yeah.
Cool. Attack unarmed. You catch your opponent's wrist above your head, then pivot, twist, and attempt to throw. Agility. 2. If you pass, you just deal 3 damage. So
Done, he's dead.
he is dead. Movement. Why don't you go here so you're here so you're closer to me?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm basically in the way of them.
Yeah.
Right? Because now I'm closest, they'll come towards me.
Yes, which is what we want because it's just
what
me
we
and
want.
Mr. Vanderbilt now.
So again, I got this, man.
All right, and end of investigator phase.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah. You had not noticed before, but there's something strange about the walls in the lobby. This affects each guy in the lobby. That's none of us.
These guys, they should
Yep.
get affected.
The cultist moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator,
2.
and then he attacks.
Let's do this.
The cultist disappears into the shadows. There's little time to react as you are ambushed. Agility check.
Just a 1? Ooh,
Oh, you have a...
reroll one.
Yeah, you have your reroll. Yeah.
I'll spend a clue to turn it
Yeah.
into a 1.
Passy Reaper is behind you, but you managed to scramble away.
Yes.
Idiot.
Vanderbilt attacks.
He's going to come and attack me.
Oh, he doesn't move.
He moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then attacks.
Oh, because he's not doing a ranged attack this
Yeah.
time.
Vanderbilt weeps and approaches, begging your forgiveness and displaying
what?
empty hands. Observation. Oh, he's trying to trick me. This idiot's trying to fucking trick me. You can't trick Agatha Crane with my sledgehammer.
Oh, maybe he can.
Nope, because I'll just spend the clue. If you pass, you recognize the ruse and your foe's swing only clips your soldier. Shuffle 1 face down damage. You think I care? I'll gain 1 clue back. Deep 1, he moves 2 spaces towards you. He'll go 1, 2.
Yeah.
No investigators in the space. So we all do horror checks. Oh, I got that horror check after this. I haven't gained that clue back yet. So the deep 1 is definitely scarier for you.
Nice.
The deep 1 scratches at itself idly, then tosses aside what seems to be sloughed off skin. As it lands at your feet, you recognize that the skin is human, the exact same shade as yours. Suffer 2 horror, brain -1. I mean, you could probably... Oh, you probably
I have
don't.
a reroll.
Yeah, use it. You want to use your clue?
So for 2 horror, I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that.
Cool. All right, Vanderbilt, you and me. Let's see what he wants. Vanderbilt begins to whistle a quiet melody. Suddenly you feel the sting of salt spring in your eyes and you are struck with an intense thirst. Brain?
That's a weird one for intense thirst.
Yeah. We're fine. If you pass, you shake off the song and your sense of dread. And the mythos phase. Back at it.
All right, I'm gonna go first here.
Sure. Fight that cultist.
That cultist. Nope. That's
Whoa. Cultist.
There you go.
Attack. Attack unarmed. As you grapple your foe, you attempt to lift it off its feet. Strength 2.
3, and I got.
That's enough to kill him. He suffers damage equal to your test result. Your enemy struggles as you heft it into the air and hurl it with
I mean,
a grunt.
I'm still gonna do
Yeah.
this. It's still the same.
The monster and another monster in its space each suffers damage equal to your test result. That would be sick.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, but you killed him. You just fucking like threw him against a wall. What do you want to do with your second action? Maybe move like here.
1, 2. Yeah, I like that.
Even actually maybe coming in with Vanderbilt's not a bad idea.
3.
Yeah, well I gained a clue from that. Because I mean,
Because
if we
then
have...
he might attack me.
Yes, which is what we want. And if you help me with him, that's the objective, right? Let's beat him with my fucking sledge. You heave your weapon over your head and down on your foe with the widest possible swing. If you fail, the swing, while powerful, is far too slow and your enemy dodges it. Well, let's go again. Each time you swing your weapons, your opponent dodges desperately aside. Damn. If you fail, your blows become slower and weaker with each swing and your target dances easily. I mean, like, that does make sense. I am an old woman.
Yeah.
All right, their turn.
It's okay. It's okay. We're good.
A strange vaporous color fills the air. This mythos affects each one in the dining room. No effect. Moves, so he attacks you. Highest strength.
Let's do this.
Vanderbilt chants and sways, invoking a dread and drowned god. Drowned god. There's something hypnotic in the sight, like waves on the ocean. Become dazed.
Fine. That's fine.
And then a complex pattern of waves and tides roll towards you as if by magic.
3 face down damage. That's fine. I'll take all 3 if I really
Okay.
want to, but I'm only going to take 2.
Cool.
Face down. I don't read
The
them.
deep one moves 2 spaces. I'm coming for you. No investigators. Then we both take a horror check from Mr. Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt whispers a message that only you can hear. Your friend seeks to slay you. Brain 2.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He's a little idiot. You're fine. I do brain 4. I'm fine.
Fuck you, Vanderbilt.
In the Mythos phase. So you go first, because if I can move here and do this, that's probably why I'm here.
I'm going to attack him.
Sure.
I'm going to attack the shit out of him.
Attack unarmed. Your enemy's attacks
Oh, what? Maybe
What?
not.
Oh, your enemy's attacks are quick and relentless. Focus on evading the strikes and search for an opening to begin a counterattack. Eyeball. Still 5.
Oh, I still get 2 because it's an unarmed attack. It's
Yep.
still 5.
Yeah.
3.
3. If you pass, you strike while your foe is off balance and it stumbles and collapses under the weight of your blows. The monster suffers 2 damage.
Only 2? Attack him again.
But I mean, I like how they have different varieties. You are certain that if you can drive the pain of your injuries from your mind, you will last long enough to strike back. Will 2.
So does this add, the Holy Cross adds to my will?
Yes, so you'll
So it's
roll
7.
7 dice.
Same as my strength.
1, 2, 3, 2. 2 dice left. Do you want to do a reroll now, or are you just okay with doing this? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You pass an opening, comes mercifully soon, and you throw your weight behind your vicious elbow. The monster suffers 2 damage. Well, Vanderbilt, you ready to get hit with a fucking... How do I have 4 damage?
You have 4 damage for a while.
Attack with a heavy weapon. You take aim for the knees, hoping to stagger your enemy. If you pass, your aim is dead on and the blunt of your weapon connects with the solid crunch. The monster suffers
way.
damage equal to the weapon's damage plus...
No way!
Just fucking...
Granny with the fucking kill.
Sick. And then I will move in here.
Yeah,
And you'll keep that deep one busy, right?
I'll guard the door here. Oh, this is gone now. I'm not dazed anymore.
Sick. Mythos phase.
I am gonna spend one of my actions to get rid of one of these.
Sure. He will attack you if that... You'll have to do an evade check. Because the deep one will be in your space.
Oh, he will be my assist by that point.
Yeah.
That's fine. I won't do it then. I'm still 3 away. I'm good
Yeah.
right now. So.
Your hand suddenly begins to burn. This mythical event affects the investigator who has a light source with the lowest observation. I have an
That's
observation
you.
of 4.
I don't have a light source.
This is a light source.
Oh. Observation
So it affects
of
you.
3.
The fire from your light has spread to your hand. You instinctively drop what you were holding and clutch your wounded hand. Suffer 2 face-down damage and drop 1 random light source.
1 random light source and take 2...
Face-down damage. Before you realize it, the fire has spread all around you.
What?
Place a fire in your space and each adjacent space.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got freaked out. I got freaked out.
Did you have a reroll? It's too late. A deafening roar overtakes the tower, and as the ritual completes, a portal to another world opens. The air in the tower is sucked through the portal into some unknown abyss, and the boxes and objects stacked against the tower walls tumble to the ground. The bell support beam creaks, and splinters of the bell and everything else in the tower flies to the open gate. Discard the interact token and any items in the bell tower.
Okay.
And the air is electric with an unearthly energy, and the entire scene is bathed in a sickly green glow. On the other side of a massive rift, bizarre cyclopean architecture of carbon rock is built at angles that defy understanding. An inhuman script adorns the structures, winding over their surfaces. Place an interact token as indicated. The investigation is complete if the portal has been closed before it tears the mansion to pieces. Investigators win when the investigation is complete. He moves up to 2 spaces, so he's going to take some fire damage.
That's good. That's good. I mean, we are too, but it's good. My agility is pretty good, so I can get rid of some fire here.
I need you to actually probably come into my space and get rid of the fire.
Well, I'll roll agility first.
Yeah.
And then move in, because I also have the reroll. I'll have the reroll.
I mean, my agility is not bad. Whenever a monster starts their activation in a space containing fire.
Okay, so then he does move into
Yeah.
my space. That's silly. We take damage by moving into fire. They just take damage.
Yeah. Monster attacks. Creature hunkers down and croaks, and a crushing wave of seawater erupts from nowhere. Strength negates. You're fine. We each do a horror check.
Yeah. Get that clue, man. You're gonna need them.
Yeah. The deep one begins to mumble something in an alien tongue. The words begin as a trickle, but eventually build to a torrent of incomprehensible shouts that bury themselves. Suffer 2 horror, book negates.
3 for me. I'll take 1 horror, I guess.
Sure. I will roll 6 dice.
I'll keep my reroll for the agility.
Well, no, that's the end of the round. This is the end of the round, so you might as well just roll it.
No, we're good. Okay.
I'm fine. Gain a clue token.
Kleptomaniac. Or mania. You don't understand why, but you need to steal things. You cannot help yourself. Whenever you end your turn in a space with another investigator, take 1 item at random from the investigator in the space.
Nice. We have a fire.
I will not go to your space.
Sounds good.
Unless I have to.
Alright, so how much damage does fire deal?
I hope 2.
I mean, I feel like I might just try to force this puzzle and burn and become wounded, even while this fire is happening right now. I think I might do
What
that.
if I go first? I see if I can just put it out.
Sure, and then you can steal one of my items.
Only if... End my turn.
So the thing is...
But I'll have 3 movements.
The only thing is this deep one is in the way, so you have to evade him. I think you just need to kill the deep one this turn. I think that should be your focus still.
But I'll take damage from fire, like...
Yeah, for each attack. Yeah. But I mean, if you deal 3 damage to him, he dies on his turn.
And then I can still do the agility. But then I can't move. So
Yeah.
you're still firing in your space.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to have to just become wounded. But Agatha Crane, not Agatha Christie, will do that. Because if you don't do this, you'll have to do an evade check against him.
Mm. And also to move out, I'd have to do another evade check. What's the evade?
Depends on the monster.
Oh, it's random.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit him.
Still take 1 damage from the fire.
Yeah.
You dance in and out of your opponent's reach with your heart in your throat, throwing jab after jab. Agility +1. So you roll 7 dice.
7 dice.
So you have 2 clues.
I have 2. I'll just flip this over.
Yeah, and then you might as well do 1 reroll, because if you deal 5 damage, you kill him. It's equal to your test result for this one.
Is he 5?
Yeah.
Reroll 1?
Reroll 1, yeah. Yeah. I think you just do 3 then.
How much damage does he take on the beginning of his turn? Because if I do 4 damage and he takes 1, he dies on his turn before he can attack.
He suffers 1 damage, yeah, so you do need to...
So I'll do it. And then he'll take 4 damage.
Yeah. Do you want to attempt to evade him to put out the fire?
Sure.
I mean, the fire will actually spread back into your space.
So then I just do a second attack, I guess. Then I don't do this. And I just do a second attack.
Sure. Your foe swings at you. Your foe swings at you as you manage to catch its arm. You press down hard, forcing it against the joint. Strength 1.
Ooh. Okay. That's 2.
He's dead.
4. Yeah,
he took 3 damage.
Okay, so sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, getting wounded isn't that bad.
Yeah,
especially with your speed of 3. I mean, should I try to put out the fire? It's going to spread back to me. Or should I just try to solve the puzzle?
Just try to solve the puzzle.
Sure. I will become wounded.
Because wounded, you can only do 1 action, right?
No, wounded, you can only move once. You cannot perform the move action more than once each round.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. A rift in the very fabric of reality, peer into the alien landscape. Cyclopean architecture marked with eldritch script looms on the other side. Go into the portal. You step through the rift into the other reality and attempt to decipher the script on the buildings. Tap to attempt the puzzle using book. So I have 5 book for this. So let's go green, 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 green. There's 1 green in the right place. So let's go green.
Do 1 of each.
Do 1 of each to find out the number.
How many?
Sure, I'm going to put like green here as well.
So there's 4 of the colors, and 1 of them is correct.
Yeah.
So 1 of the colors isn't used. Green is for sure used.
Yeah. So I'm going to go yellow.
Oh, and I think the green could be right now. Well, the green also could be wrong now. There's 3.
I think I need to find out what color is missing.
Yeah. Not yellow.
Not yellow. And once again, that green's in the right place.
We don't know if the green. The yellow could be now.
Okay, so the green...
So the green's not... So the yellow's here. The yellow's for sure here.
Cool.
Because that was right and that was right there. There's only two the same on this.
And there's there's a blue and a green.
We know there's already a green.
So what do we got this? Here, I'll make this big for chat as well.
So
So
drubbing.
there's one green. There's... So yellow 2, right? Yellow 2.
Yellow's in the second spot.
And
for sure.
there's one blue.
And there's one blue. So there's probably...
So if we go like red,
Yeah, no, put the yellow in the right
yellow,
spot.
red, red, red.
So it's gray. Gray is the color that
We don't need.
we don't need.
All right. So that's 5 guesses. Now I need to start spending clues.
That's fine.
Um,
So 2 are right. So the red. So one of those reds is also right. So it's not this spot.
no.
So it's one of the other 3 spots. The red is correct.
So I'll spend a clue,
Yeah.
and we'll go
Do
like
red, yellow, blue, because we haven't put blue in the center yet.
yeah. And there's 2 reds, right?
There is 2 reds. Put a red. Oh, there's also probably 2.
So the red's not here.
Yeah, the red's not there. I've already. Yeah. So I think the red's. Well, the red could be first, but first, I think the blue might be centered though, because we've tried green there. We haven't tried red there. Although the red could be in the right spot there. One of the reds is in the right spot. There's 2 reds, 1 yellow,
But wouldn't that red?
a green, and a blue. That's 5.
But I mean, like, if there was a red here, wouldn't that mean that there would be 3 correct reds? There would be 3 correct then, right? Because there's no way a red would be anywhere else.
What?
What if
a red could be?
What if it's
here,
this
here, or
red
here?
that's right, and not the yellow? What if that yellow was just?
No, but we got it right. Both.
But it could have been this red and, for example, this yellow, right? Because this means that 2 reds are right, because a red can't be anywhere else.
That's true.
Right? So I'm going to put a red... Make it... Okay.
So do green first.
Green first. Yeah, these are the combos we did. Green first.
Red second.
Red second.
Blue, then red again.
Then yellow.
Yeah. Ooh,
Okay, 3 right. 3
damn
right.
it, yeah.
So what if we just try switching like blue and green?
I think
No,
blue-
no, it's not green. Blue and yellow. Green and yellow.
Green and yellow. Because, again, you said
yellow.
the yellow could be there.
Yellow, red, blue. That's another clue. This looks right? Okay, so that got worse. So these reds are right. The blue is wrong.
The blue is wrong. The
So-
green was
So let's
green
go
was right.
Green, red, yellow, red, blue.
Blue. That's the only combination it could be.
No, that got worse. So these reds aren't right.
The reds aren't right. These 3 were right. No, one of the reds has to be right.
Yeah, one is right.
How many more clues do you got?
4.
Okay, I think we're good.
Can I see all the combos? I mean, yeah, well, we scroll through them because we're trying to solve it, but help is appreciated. So in this one of these greens was right. All right, so this one was our closest.
Yeah.
So we should focus on
That one.
these 3, right?
I think it's red. These 2 reds are right.
Red, these, and then that one's right?
I think the second. One of these has to be right here, right?
Yeah.
Because it can't be these 3 are right. It has to be 1 red is right. With 3 right. Because if these 3 were right, the reds would have to be right because they can't switch places.
Yeah.
So one of these reds has to be right. So I think the red is in the first spot.
Yeah.
And then green. And then yellow, red, blue? Maybe? No, because we put yellow there, it was wrong.
So blue.
Red, yellow.
How does this match for this one? Red here, blue there. Let's try that out. Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Puzzle completed. Nice. You decipher the arcane script, and it reveals the secret of the cult's magics to you. You believe that with this knowledge, you can reverse the ritual using the cult, discard the interact token, and place a new one here as indicated. All right, so I'm just going to run the objective, and I just need you to put out the fires next turn. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Do you have one more action?
I do.
Sweet.
A circle of runes is carved into the wooden floor and adorned with various rift objects. It was recently used to create a rift, but you think it could be used to reverse it by applying information you've gathered about the ritual on your own occult knowledge. Let's perform the ritual. I'll take 1 damage. If I move more than a single space as part of a move action, flip 1 damage face up. A broken leg.
Oh, is it face up damage we're taking?
I think it is face up. I've been doing it as face up for 5.
I haven't been doing it face up for 5.
Face down. Cool. Picking out the details of the evidence you have gathered, you perform the counter ritual to perform the ability. You may discard any number of evidence to convert an equal number of question marks to those.
You have some evidence, don't you?
I do, but I might try to keep it because I don't know if we get a better score if we have more evidence. So I'll roll 6 dice and see what happens.
Oh, shit.
So I have 1 magnifying glass. I'll make it 5. Wow.
That seems like a good score.
You completed all the necessary actions and chants. You speak the eldritch words and complete the counter ritual. Energy surges from the ritual circle and the rift knits closed in front of your eyes. An eerie quiet falls over the mansion. It is over.
Shit.
I'll turn this down.
You finish the incantation and scatter the last of the components across the cult's ritual circle. For a moment, you worry nothing will happen. But then, a sickly green energy leaps from the circle and surrounds the shimmering gateway. As you watch, the ragged edges of the portal knit together, sealing off the other world, leaving no evidence it was ever there. A meteor, the official story says, ironically struck the home of amateur astronomer William Vanderbilt. You alone know the truth of what happened that night. But who could ever believe you?
Because it burnt down.
Yeah. Going, guys. Yeah, that one was fun.
It was good.
Like, there's a lot of things that worked well, like Rita just running through the halls, suplexing people into walls.
I killed a lot. I killed a lot of people.
Fucking Agatha Crane just using a sledgehammer
7. Yeah.
to and I love
Take off his head.
just fuck you, Vanderbilt. And also just I like the flavor of how it burnt. Like there was the meteor hit it, so that like the house ruptured, but in addition also there was a fire, so obviously the house probably burnt down too. So because like we didn't stop the fire, we just probably got out after that. It's pretty sick. And I mean like we were a perfect team because you dealt with monsters, and like my ability to do that many things and have that many clues saved up was key to our survival. Yeah.
How many were you doing that? Like 3, 4?
We used 3 clues. I think we did 8 attempts. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And I had like, I still have 3 left at the end of the game. I had a lot of fucking clues.
I even got a clue left.
Yeah, just like real life. Mansions of Madness. Great team. Thank you. Plus Mitchell. I think Mitchell also would like this game, so I'm hoping to get him to play it.
Yeah, but whenever he comes over, we have to play Pandemic,
Yeah.
so...
Assuming there's not a 4th person, because then that just ruins everything.
Fucking 4ths ruin everything.
Yeah.
Threesomes are the best.
But I love this. I love this game. It's great.
I'm glad we finished it.
Yeah, me too. And it's one of those things that I'm doing all I can to not buy more expansions.
So
Because
what happened with you guys?
Oh man.
Because when the cultists started coming in, did you guys just start going crazy? Like...
No, so ours is a bit different. You can play Pandemic with 4, but we're not going to do that because then we have like a 4th person.
3.
Yeah, we have a 4th person to deal with. Holy shit.
Right. Yeah.
That's a good payout. Holy shit. Nice. I have a feeling that Mitch would like this game, I also think. So what happened with us is you should watch the video on YouTube if you haven't seen it. It'll be out by the time this is out on YouTube. Ours was a bit different, where there was none of these guys, no deep ones, and more hunting horror spawned. Like we had the first one in the kitchen,
Yeah.
but then more showed up.
While it was still alive?
No,
Oh.
no. And this guy also turned into a creature on himself, so he betrayed us. And he didn't betray us in this game. When we opened the door, he betrayed us, and he was in the library with
I was too nice to him, I guess.
And then the star spawn came out of the portal.
Because the ritual finished.
Yeah.
You didn't close it in time.
No. I mean, we didn't close it in time with this one, so I thought he was going to come. But we didn't close it in time, and a few turns passed before
you... Because, well, we killed Vanderbeek. I think that also triggered something.
Yeah. Yeah, because also we were in a bit worse position where we were surrounded.
I think we didn't close it, but he also didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Maybe because he was dead, right?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, no, it was enough. Like, there was enough to know what was happening, and there was enough replay value that I wouldn't mind playing this one again with different people. It's a lot better of an introduction one than the one we did, but I did like the first one we did more. The atmosphere of it was cooler. There was more of a cohesive narrative of, yeah. The only thing I wish is that they fucking had a mod for the app that you could make your own scenarios, because you can't.
I mean, there might be eventually. Yep. You never know.
Yeah. I just want to email Fantasy Flight and be like, hey, yo, let me help.
Email them and be like, we should make a playing board games theme one and partner up here.
What was the one you did first? It was one of the DLC ones because I bought them today because... And apparently these bigger ones, what's up?
Nothing. I just logged into our PayPal.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Now here, I'm going to stop the recording.